It is the month of great tidings and joy, man. We are here. We got new music coming very soon from multiple people. This video in particular, we're talking about one guy who just dropped an album trailer. Rich Amiri is getting ready to drop his album. This will be his 4th studio album, I believe. War Ready. Now, he posted his album trailer. He posted the cover on Instagram, and honestly, I'm really talking about this because I want to know what y'all think. I know y'all hear it, see me speak, hear me talking all this, but I'm really curious what y'all think because I'm gonna give you my thoughts, obviously, but I feel like the Rich Amiri hype might be gone. Now, y'all know he dropped his album Ghetto Fabulous last year, and since then he's dropped singles here and there, like not really a lot. I feel like Rich Amiri, I won't say the hype is dead, but obviously where he was at, everybody on TikTok was hearing that I don't trust the song, I don't trust nobody, BS. You know, I love the song. A lot of people don't like it though. A lot of people don't like Rich Amiri in general, which I don't get. If y'all know, in my most popular video, I had the 2 females that were there listen to Rich Amiri, and chat influence kind of made them not really love Rich Amiri like that. I really don't understand why the hate is so forced. I don't know. I don't be on TikTok like that. Maybe y'all just heard him so much on TikTok, y'all hate him. It doesn't make sense because Rich Amiri, I think personally, is a great artist. I'ma still react to War Ready when it drops, but I feel like that hype that Rich Amiri had when he had One Call, it was everywhere. One Call was everywhere. You could not escape it. And you would think that he would be on like a Yeet type of run, you know, another TikTok banger on top of another TikTok banger, which he kind of did. But his lack of drops kind of died down the hype for his name, which is why I'm a little nervous about how this new album is going to perform. He has 19 songs. If you go on Genius, it's 19 songs on the track list. Now, I don't know if that's confirmed or not, but that's what it is on Genius, 19 songs, which is kind of a lot for an album. But how long it's been since he's like dropped, and he hasn't really dropped a lot of stuff between his last album and this one coming up. It makes sense why it would be more songs than less. But in the album trailer, if you've seen the album trailer, I peeped it on stream. It was done beautifully. The directing, the editing, all that was perfect. The casting, perfect. I know I had a couple friends that were working on that, so shout out to y'all and everybody that had a part of that. It was amazing to watch and see. And we heard a couple snippets from the album is what I'm guessing. And from what I heard when I was listening to it on stream and watching it with y'all guys live, I was loving it. Not even gonna lie, I'm a big Rich Amiri fan. I used to listen to him heavy, and it kind of stopped. It kind of died down when he didn't really drop, and I didn't really have like new stuff to listen to from Rich Amiri. And I know he's been kind of like, I won't say changing his sound, but like I'll say rebranding how he makes his music and how he sounds and everything in his songs. And I was personally kind of iffy with it at first, but after a couple times of listening to the newer songs that he dropped and all this other stuff, it actually low-key grew on me, and I'm starting to like it. And from what I heard in the album trailer, it's sounding really good. Now, I don't know how y'all, the audience out there, is going to react to it, but from what I heard, I liked it. We heard Osama-san as well near the end of the trailer. And on Genius, it says he has 2 Osama-san feats and a little Tekka feat. So it'd be cool. He's going to be running back that Tekka feat that he had from Poppin'. 2 Osama-san feats. I think this might be their first time collabing on a song, at least from what I've heard. There might be some leaks or whatever. I don't listen to those. I'm very excited how Rich Amiri and Osama-san is going to sound on a song together, because I never thought of that being put together. And now we're actually going to be able to hear it. It's confirmed. It was in the trailer, man. And if y'all seen the cover art for this that he posted on Instagram, he put the date as well, December 6th, which is this Friday. And let's talk about the cover for a second, man. What's going on with the covers recently? We just read the Juice WRLD's The Party Never Ends. That album was atrocious. Juice WRLD's six-pack was lighter than the rest of his skin color. Like, it was terrible. The cover art was trash. And now we got Bobby Wagner as the cover art for Rich Amiri. Bobby Wagner with dreads with no arms. Where are your arms? Unless your arms are behind you. But like, nah, your body was buff as shit. You will be able to see something. The cover art, I mean, it's cool. If you go on Genius, there's 2 different covers that they have. I personally prefer the second one, because the first one, what happened to simple covers? Let's go back to the simple covers, you know, when it was just artists like posing in front of the camera, you know, like them throwback tracks when the artist was just posing in front of the camera with like a background, just some basic shit. All this editing and all this extra boom. I like simplicity. I think simplicity is better than all this over editing. and all this extra stuff. That's why y'all don't see a lot of edits in my videos today. I'ma still listen to it. I'm hyped for the album, but I think a lot of the audience, the TikTok fans, you know, and TikTok brain rot, TikTok fans, after about a month, 2, 3, 4 months, they're on to some new shit, especially if you don't drop. Like Rich Amiri didn't drop for like a little minute, not say a long time, but like just a little minute. And this generation, if you go 3, 4 months without dropping, you could be cooked. Especially if you're underground, you could be cooked. We've seen multiple instances. Like for example, Dro Kenji, he's set to drop next week, but it's been so long since he dropped. It's like, do people even, are they really like excited for it? Autumn, for another example, he's dropping next week. It's been a long time since he's dropped. Are niggas really hyped for it? Slump Success is dropping this album this Friday as well. It's been forever since he's really dropped something crazy. Are niggas really still hyped for it? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, are people still tuned in? Because it's been a while in this generation can basically feel like years, because a lot of people don't stick around for the long haul. They just want to hear some trendy shit, and if it's not trendy over and over, they're gone. I think Rich Amiri will still have his core fan base listening to this album, and I still think he'll turn new heads towards this album. But that hype that he had when One Call was out and everything, and he was like at the top of the TikTok world, top of, you know, just at the top of the underground basically, whether you like it or not. I know y'all seen the monthly listen, y'all want to say it's bots, y'all want to say all this and that, but Rich Amiri was at the top of the underground. Let's keep it a buck. There was a time we was at the top of the underground. I don't know if he'll ever reach that status again, but I think he can still be coasting around there. I just need this album that he's gonna drop to be very top tier. I need nothing less than damn near perfection. So if that's what he does, I think people will put more respect on his name. You know, One Call kind of died out. You know, people won't really see him as a TikTok rapper anymore, you know. So I think now, after all that has kind of died down a little bit, this could be a good or a bad thing for Rich Amiri. That's why I said this album needs to be damn near perfection. If it's like that, I think a lot more people will respect him, because he's not just a TikTok guy, you know, the boom this and that. But if it's like kind of mid, kind of mediocre, nigga might be cooked. So I think Rich Amiri, how his career goes from now on depends on how good War Ready is. If it's not nothing too crazy, I'm sorry, but Rich Amiri, you might be cooked, buddy. I'm hoping for the best. I'm gonna react to it still as always. Maybe go live. Who knows? I'm working full time. But please have this be an early Christmas gift. A great album. That's all I'm asking for. That's all the people want. So please deliver, or I'm gonna be a sad man.